Hello YouTube, this is Bash, bringing you week uh, 5, I believe, week 5 of the United Power League. And this week I'm playing against a12qsd in the Arkham City Delibirds. And his team consists of Tapu Koko, Scolipede, Slowking, Porygon Z, Gramble, Archeops, Latios, Diggersby, Druddigon, Cloyster, and Mega Audino, while my team, with the Z captains being Scolipede, Archeops, and Latios. My team, of course, consists of Victini, Mimikyu, Dragalge, Vaporeon, Excelgor, Hariyama, Thundurus Incarnate, Crocodile, Serena, Lanoon, and Mega Steelix, with my Z captains being Victini, Mimikyu, and Thundurus Incarnate. Let's go over his team real quick. Let's go through my team real quick. This week I'm leading off with. Let me move this in the back. Okay, so I have Mimikyu this week. With the red card. I'm very scared of his setup with Scolipede, since this actually Scolipede was traded from Will and for Toxapex, so Will's team became such a nasty defensive core. But really, I need Scolipede was an issue for me last time, and I need to make sure I could have a way to stop it from sweeping me. Scolipede, Porygon Z, Latios, and Diggersby and Cloyster, all 5 of those monsters sweeping, along with Mega Audino, 6. So I really needed a mon to just, as a safety measure, and that is Mimikyu this week with Red Card Disguise. Automatically allows me to get, causes a switch out. I made this outspeed, I believe it was might have been the Diggersby, because I didn't want to put too much speed on it, because what I do have it on this team is Trick Room. I'll see later why I have that, but I have Sword Dance, Play Rough. Okay, never mind that. I have Sword Dance, Play Rough, Shadow Sneak, and Trick Room. And the Trick Room is in fact for his team is kind of fast. If you look at it, Tapu Koko, Scolipede with the speed boost. Arceus is pretty fast, so is Latios. Diggersby can kind of be fast if he gets up agility and stuff like that. Porygon Z can be fast, so I kind of have that for that. It's pretty nice, and it could help with Summon. So I made it under speed Porygon Z. That way I could start hitting things pretty hard, because I can't hit it with Shadow Sneak. So that's that. Next is Mega Steelix, fully Fizzstaff this week, except for Adamant Nature instead. Stealth Rocks, Heavy Slam, Stone Edge, Earthquake. I was going to go Rock Slide or Rock Tomb, but I needed the extra damage with Stone Edge for the Scolipede. Very scary indeed. Earthquake is for the Tapu Koko and stuff like that. And Heavy Slam hits mons like Archeops really hard. Hits a lot of his mons pretty hard, except for like Slowking. It hits the Gramble really hard too. It hits everything pretty hard, and I need something to do decent damage to Mega Audino, just in case it tries to set up. So that's that. Next is Crocodile, my liability with Salt Vest, maxed Spidef with Careful Nature, max HP with 8 attack, Intimidate, Earthquake, Knockoff, Pursuit, Dragon Tail. I have this mon because of the Tapu Koko, which could give me issues. Tapu Koko can't do much to me, and I could hit it I could pretty much Elko with Earthquake, I believe. Knockoff for shenanigans and stuff like that, and Pursue trap the Latios, because this thing can hit Latios pretty hard because the Salt Vest. I'm able to tank stuff from this with the Assault Vest, and he can't hit me with Psyshock. And I can Pursue Trap that. I can Pursue Trap the Slowking as well if I really want to. Dragon Tail for like setup, if they try to set up on me and stuff like that, I could switch them around. That's really nice. That's really it is. It's just to move things around and hit things, hit those special mons, because they could cause issues for like Mega Steelix. I'm running a very Fizzstaff this week. Next one, I'm going to go to Oxygen here. My Vaporeon. Leftovers with Wish Protect, Toxic, Scald. Vaporeon this week is very big. It's very big. It kind of gives me a way to also deal with Digger. It helps with Diggersby. It helps with like mons like Cloyster as well, because Cloyster can't hit this thing pretty hard because all of its usual moves to set up with are resisted or immune by Vaporeon, so that's really good. Wish Protect, Toxic Scald, Toxic. I just want to get some chip damage on stuff, protect the switch-ins. Um, Scald just for like damage, get those burns. Wish obviously for recovery, can pass it off to Mega Steelix and Crocodile, which is very important in this match. And Protect obviously with Wish. That's really it. Next is Adept, which is kind of why I brought Trick Room. This thing is built to outspeed, to underspeed everything except for his Slowking. If it's negative, if it's Slowking with no speed EVs, and if it's negative natured Druddigon, I believe. So that's what it is. He doesn't have a single steel. He doesn't have a steel type, so Sludge Wave two shots everything on his team, if not one hit KOs. Very scary. So if I get a Trick Room off, or if I could bring this thing in on like a Tapu Koko, because Tapu Koko, if it's especially offensive, can't do much to Dragouge. I could bring this in on the Gramble as well, and especially the Mega Audino. Mega Audino can't do anything to this really, and this thing gets destroyed. Get its one hit KO depending on his set by Sludge Wave, so that's really good. Have Dragon Pulse as well, because really all I need is Dragon Stab plus Poison Stab. Dragon Pulse, I didn't want to just click Draco the entire time just in case, because I don't want to get all the special attack drop all the time. And Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's for Slowking, because Slowking can be really specially defensive, which could be really annoying. But yeah, that's really all it's for. And if I get with Electric Terrain, that could be even better. Choice Specs, Electric Terrain, Thunderbolt, which could be really cool. This thing is just gonna break walls. He doesn't have a good switch into this at all, unless he runs Slowking like fully special Spadef. But I don't think even if he does that, fully Spadef with Dragouge. Sludge Wave still has a chance to two-shot him, so that's really good. And I believe Psyshock does like more than like a little more than half to me, but depending but like still, it's really, I think Dragouge could be really good, especially since I don't think he's going to be running very specially defensive Slowking, because I have the Thunderous Incarnate, which I'm not even bringing this week. And my last mon is Scavenger, the Lanoon, Belly Drum, Extreme Speed, Play Rough, Gunk Shot, 188 HP, 252 special attack with Adamant Nature, 68 speed. This thing could destroy his team. Really, the only thing that gives it trouble is Mega Audino, and I believe I don't. Was the play rough for? Was it for Druddigon? Yeah, it was. I think it was for the Druddigon, but need to check something real quick. How much? Yeah. Okay. And let me just check one more thing, because I'm not sure if I checked this. Yes, Slowking. Slowking's a little of an issue for my team, but that's why I have Pursuit Trappers, and I have two mons that could destroy it, and then one mon that could two-shot it, and I have pretty much a great way to wall it, and I could get toxic damage on it, which is really good. So if it's weakened down enough, I could one-shot it, but like, and still can't do much to me unless he burns me or he thunder waves me. But the thunder wave is only a problem if I get paralyzed. And for the Mega Audino, I believe that's really the only problem if I get paralyzed. But yeah, other than that, Luna rips his team apart. He before it didn't, but now it does because Toxapex isn't there, so that's really good. And I will cut to the battle. Okay. And we're back, and we are about to challenge a12. Let's see. Let me just check something real quick. So a12qsd is really good. Let me just check something, because I believe recently Battle Arena has been crashing down. So let me just check with him. Okay, yeah, he wants to use. Okay, we'll go on Showdown. So let's go challenge him, and we are in. Waiting for him to respond. He does not bring the Tapu Koko. Interesting. Let me just send this out to a couple people. Then let me just send this out to. Okay. Don't want anybody to see that. Okay. So he does bring the Dredagon. That's kind of annoying. It depends on what speed he put on his Dredagon and what speed he put on his Slowking if he outspeeds me. He did bring the Cloyster as well, and he probably is gonna hazard stack me if I want to guess. I think I like the Oxygen as the lead. He had Toxic off on something, really. It's gonna lead Diggersby. It's a good matchup for me. Wait, let me just turn this up a little. Okay. So he does lead Diggersby, and Diggersby, I don't think it does too much to Vaporeon. If I even take Vaporeon in. It does. I'm gonna go for a Scald. He goes for the Wild Chard. That's a dead Diggersby, I think. Yep. Oh, he's not. Is he adamant? Oh, he's Life Orb, yeah. I'm just gonna go for a Scald. He's gonna go for SD. If I get the burn. Yep. Okay. It's really good for me. He does have the Mega Horn. If he's first Steelix, from here Heavy Slam should take it out. I think he just realized Lanoon might win this game here. So do I go to the Stealth Ox? Did I see anything on him before? If he's burned, adamant nature. Earthquake. See, earthquake +2. Just 50%. How much do I need Mega Steelix for? Plus earthquake. I should be able to take both. I'm just gonna go. I think I'm gonna go for a Stealth Rocks here. Yeah. Oh, pummeling. Yeah, it doesn't do actually. He got some key damage. Is that for the cloister? Yeah, it's probably for the cloister. But I have Mimikyu to switch it out anyway. And most of his threats are special now. Doesn't do anything. That's dead. Crit didn't matter, obviously. He goes into cloister. What is the most of cloister from me? Stone Edge. I'm gonna go for the damage. He goes for the spikes. That's mildly annoying. Okay. Okay. I don't really care that much. He has spikes. Leftovers. Heavy Slam did how much? Did 27%? Okay, did 27%. Is he bold? How come Heavy Slam did so little? How come Heavy... Yeah, how come... I don't understand. Oh, I didn't put in max. Yep, okay, he's like max. If I could get a crit on this... I don't really care if he's setting up the Toxic Spikes. That's not a big problem for me. I'm gonna go for the Stone Edge here. Try to take it out. It's not a huge problem for me. Dragalge can take up the T-Spikes. Of course. I think I'm just gonna sack my Steelix here. Let me see what kind of set he is here. How much did I do? Heavy Slam did 28%. So he's not Fizz Def. Percent. It's probably a high roll. I outspeed. What speed was I? 96? See? Do I speed tie? I'm going this. Crocodile and Pursuit trap this. That's a dead. Soaking is down. That's really good. Weakened it down. That's another good check. Lunu kind of just wins from here. Okay. Do I set up the trick room now? Right. So it's only, yeah, okay, so can a Shadow Sneak take it out? No, it can't. Actually, how much does a Cloister do with Icicle? He's probably impish. Let's say he's adamant though, can I? How much should Steelix do to this thing? Earlier. Heavy Slam 31%. If he was impish, 31.5. Anything over 31.5. 7, 27, 31.27. If he's adamant, okay, he's impish. So how much is impish? Gets to the noon. Yeah, it does a lot. Okay, I can't set up on that. I just gotta go into here and just click play rough here, I think. Right? Play rough should be able to take it out here. Okay, we set the trick room too. Is that dead? Let's trick room up. This game's over. So you trying to stall it? Yep, game. That was quick. We beat a12qsd. I didn't even have to use my Dragalge, who was my big wall breaker this week, and I didn't even have to use Lanu, my big sweeper. We come out with a 3-0 win. Really good. Brings us to 4-1. That was a pretty quick match too. 18 turns. Yeah, so see you next week. I believe we are playing VS, if I'm not mistaken. The season's coming down soon. Yeah, I believe we are playing VS next week. Yep, we are, and that should be a crazy matchup. Um, and I guess that's it. Another win, 4-1. Pretty excited. That was a pretty good. This guy's pretty good. Um, and hopefully we just keep continuing this league. With our only loss being Will, we I believe we might be pretty good suited for playoffs now. I'm not entirely sure how they might have Brian Bronzors might have lost. So I think we're doing pretty well, and hopefully we can make the push for playoffs. And I'll see you next week. Bash out.